Hello and welcome to a new episode of Let's Chat, where we talk about various kind of things. Today we talk about how the coronavirus is changing the journalism industry. So welcome to you. Life after coronavirus is not the same as before. In a matter of counted days, all the rules of life have dramatically changed. For journalists in particular, the limitations and challenges have greatly increased. Let's take a look at some of the challenges and limitations that journalists face. One of the main journalistic aspects that's been greatly affected is talking to people. With the spread of coronavirus pandemic, talking to people face-to-face is becoming more and more difficult. Also, news coverage from places under full lockdown and places like hospitals with a great risk of contracting the virus require special permissions and full protective suit. Although there are some solutions like using internet programs such as Zoom and Skype. However, there are some instances we cannot use these programs. For example, when we need to make a field coverage. Also, using these programs requires special internet literacy, which some sources may not have. Another major concern and challenge is how press freedom is being affected by the spread of coronavirus pandemic. According to Reuters Institute, the attacks on press freedom has dramatically increased from countries with long history of press censorship. Now, all the mentioned challenges and obstacles definitely places a lot of burdens on journalists who put their lives in risk in order to report, analyze, and document the spread of the coronavirus pandemic. Now that we mentioned the downwards and the negative sides of the spread of the coronavirus, let's mention some of the positive sides. Perhaps we all agree that time is one of the greatest benefits we have during this quarantine and lockdown. For journalists in particular, time could be vital. Due to the fact that many journalists are either independent or work remotely, this time poses a huge benefit for them. Journalists can use this time for improving their digital image. They can work on their LinkedIn profile, they can build a website through WordPress, they can do a lot of things. They can even ask for recommendation and improve their skills section. With the current daily use of internet and our dependence on digital media, it's a golden opportunity for journalists to polish their digital presence and produce more distinguished materials. With the online learning global shift nowadays, it's a great opportunity for journalists to acquire a higher degree, as many journalistic platforms offer training programs and internships. The more journalists will explore, the more they will find a lot of opportunities offered by journalism schools for journalism students and practitioners. These were some of the challenges and opportunities that journalists face in a semi-apocalyptic world. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for listening. We'll meet again soon in a new episode of Let's Chat. Until then, write me your comments and tell me what would you like us to talk about next, and let's chat. Bye.